Hello friends, I am Anwesha and I welcome all of you to my channel Aspiring Banker Anwesha. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and also click the bell icon to get notified for the upcoming videos. In this video today, I am going to discuss a few error detection questions for your IBPS Clerk Preliminary Examination. In these questions, I will be discussing many important grammatical rules as well. So do watch the session and also please note down the grammar rules that I will be discussing in this video. Okay, so let's start. So this is the first question. The way forward is to shore up port-led industrialization. Okay, what is the meaning of shore up? Let's understand. Shore up means, the meaning of this phrase is to support. Okay. So the way forward is to shore up. So is to shore up what? Port-led industrialization by way of clusters around small ports so as to reduce logistics costs. Okay. So as to reduce 2 plus V1. 2 plus V1 logistics costs. Costs. This is a noun. Okay. This is a noun. So here what do you find? Logistics. This is also a noun. Right? Reduce is a verb. Okay. So the thing is, you need an adjective for this noun cost. Okay. So instead of this noun logistics, you have to use an adjective. Adjective should be used. So the adjective form of logistics is logistical. Logistical costs. Okay. You need this adjective to modify this noun costs. Okay, to reduce logistical costs / movement. Now one more thing you need to understand here. Please note this verbs. Please notice these verbs. Okay. Reduce, / okay. These verbs are used according to this to, and you know that after to we use first form of the verb. Okay, so 2 plus V1, here also V1. Okay, parallelism is also being maintained. And where do we maintain parallelism? We maintain parallelism when parts of the sentences are connected using connectors. So here the connector is comma and here the connector is and. Okay, what is parallelism? Parallelism is maintaining the same structure of the sentence. So if the verb is in V1, it has to be V1 in all the parts of the particular sentence. If you use a comparative degree of adjective, then you have to use comparative degree in all the parts. So in this way, your parallelism is maintained. Okay. So here, to reduce logistical costs / movement times, / means reduce movement time for cargo and generally boosts. Now this verb is not in its first form, but it has to be in its first form. It should be in its first form. So instead of boosts, boost should be used, which is V1. Okay, so the error is in parts B and D. B and D. This one. Option B is your answer. Now let's move to the next question. Ideated and conceptualized by Pulkit Ahuja, a serial entrepreneur, inventor and owner of multiple patents and author of 2 books. Okay. So here I would like to mention one rule, and this grammatical rule is very important for your examination. So please keep this in mind. And the rule is, if article is used once, if I say a friend, philosopher and guide, this means I'm referring to one person, and this person is my friend, this person is my philosopher and also my guide. Okay, but only one person. When I'm using the article only once, it refers to only one person or only one thing. Okay, now if I say Now if I say a friend, a philosopher, and a guide, how many times am I using article? 3 times. This means I'm referring to 3 different people. Okay, 3 different people. 1, 2, 3. 3 different people. Okay, this person is my friend, this person is my philosopher, and this person is my guide. Okay, so you may find the videos to be short, number of questions to be not many, but believe me, in these short videos I'm going to give you all the important rules that you need in your examination. Okay, so please follow the videos. Ideated and conceptualized by Pulkit Ahuja, a serial entrepreneur, inventor and owner. So Pulkit Ahuja, here we are talking about one particular person, and that particular person is a serial entrepreneur, inventor, owner of multiple patents and author of 2 books. Okay, that's why article has been used only once. 2 books including the financial bestseller Googled by God. So this financial bestseller has also been written by Pulkit Ahuja. The Proxky Code team consists of a myriad of industry stalwarts. Okay, Proxky Code team. Okay, now here we are referring to a particular team, and this is singular, right? This is singular. So because we are referring to only one team, that is Proxky Code team, this is singular. So we need a singular verb here. So instead of consist, you have to use a singular verb which is consists, right? So the error is in part C. Okay, consists of a myriad of, myriad means a variety, many, of a myriad of industry stalwarts. Now since we are using myriad, which denotes many, a variety, that's why plural has been used, from data science, hardware, car rental, travel, marketing and retail domains. So there is only one error, and that is in part C. So the answer is option C, only C. Okay, now let's move to the next question. Beside conventional solar cells, other technologies like perovskite solar cells, perovskite solar cells and solar photovoltaic glass is offering brighter hopes. Okay, fine. So look at this question. If I say Ram sits beside Mohan, this means what? This means right next to. If this is Ram, then this is Mohan. Ram sits next to Mohan. This means beside. But if I say besides working at a bank, he works as a content writer as well. What is the meaning of this? Here the meaning is in addition to. In addition to. Okay. So in addition to working at a bank, he works as a content writer as well. So he not only works at a bank but also works as a content writer. Understood? So here the meaning is different. The meaning of beside is next to, and the meaning of besides is in addition to. Okay. So let's understand this. Beside conventional solar cells, other technologies. So here we want to say in addition to conventional solar cells, in addition to conventional solar cells, other technologies like perovskite solar cells and solar voltaic glass. Okay. So that's why instead of beside, we have to use besides. Okay. So now here we are talking about other technologies, and then we are talking about 2 technologies, perovskite solar cells and solar voltaic glass, right? 2 means what? Plural. So instead of is, are should be used. Are offering brighter hopes. Okay, so the errors are in parts A and D. A and D. Option A is the correct answer. Next question. It was left to the government to keep the bottom from falling out on demand. It was left to the government to keep 2 plus V1 to keep the bottom from falling. Keep something from dash, which means what? To avoid the bottom from falling. So that the bottom does not fall out on demand, as the center's pandemic mitigation expenditure helped to expand its consumption spending. Okay, fine. Let's understand. From falling out on demand, as the center's pandemic mitigation expenditure helped to expand its consumption. This its is being used for the center government, which is singular. Okay, expand 2 plus V1, expand its consumption spending by 16.4% year on year and soften the overall blow to GDP. Okay, so this rule is very important. Okay, very important rule, and that is with your help. This help, bid, let. Help, bid, let, make. With these verbs, we use bare infinitive. Bare infinitive means 2 will not be used. Okay, only V1 will be used. Okay, so with these verbs we use only V1 and we do not use 2. Okay, so here if you see, after helped, the sentence uses 2, which is incorrect. Okay, so 2 should be removed here. So the error is only in part C. Next question. In order to test them, he took them to a field. In order to test them. In order to means to do something. Okay, for something, because of doing this. So 2 plus V1. In order to test them, he took them. So them plural and again them plural. Okay, he took them. Took means V2. So the sentence is in simple past. To a field and gave them. So V2, parallelism is being maintained. The sentence is being connected. Parts of the sentence is being connected using and in both the parts we are using V2. So parallelism is maintained. Gave a piece of land to each one of them. Okay, so here you might get confused. So each one, everyone. These two are correct. Okay, we can use one with each, we can use one with every. Each one plus plural noun or plural pronoun plus singular verb. Similarly with everyone. Okay, so here the answer is no, error. The sentence is correct. Next, how can it be true when we know a lot of people? Which means many people, many rich people. So here rich is an adjective for people, which is a noun, complaining about their unhappy states of mind. Okay, complaining about there is being used for this people, which is plural. So this is also correct. Unhappy states of mind. Now the states denote Punjab, Haryana states. Okay, the states of India or any other place. So this is wrong. We want to say unhappy condition of mind. So that's why we cannot use S along with states. Okay, we have to use only state. Okay, only state should be used. Unhappy state of mind. So D. Next, many considers it wrong to blight youngsters by recruiting them into armed forces at a young age. This question is very easy. Many means plural. So with plural we have to use plural verb. So omit S. Consider. Many consider it wrong. 2 plus V1 to blight youngsters by recruiting, by plus ing. So after any preposition we have to use gerund. Okay, ing form. Gerund is ing form of verb that acts as a noun. Okay, by recruiting them is being used for youngsters, which is plural. So this is also correct. Into by recruiting them into what? Into armed forces at a young age. Young. What is the pronunciation of ya? This is the pronunciation. Okay. The pronunciation is that of a consonant. Okay. So that's why a young age. Okay. So the error is in part A. Okay. So here I'll end the session today. I hope you have enjoyed the session. And please go through the grammar rules that I have discussed today. Please note down the grammar rules somewhere in your notebook and go through them. I'm sure this will prove to be beneficial for you. Okay, so till then, bye. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, and also please write down in the comments if you have enjoyed watching this video. Okay, bye.